Frank White said concerning Hal McRae, designated hitter and outfielder of the Kansas City Royals, that he was the one who taught us how to play the game. And that was after Hal McRae played 3 years with the Cincinnati Reds and Pete Rose, and McRae kind of modeled his game after Pete Rose's aggressive style of play. He played in 4 World Series, 8 League Championship Series, and 3 All-Star games. He was a lifetime career 290 hitter, led the league in doubles twice. He was a doubles machine when you're hitting 54 doubles, and he led the league in RBIs once with 133. He later managed the Kansas City Royals, becoming only the 4th Major League manager in history to manage his own son, Brian McRae, who was already on the team when he was hired as manager. Unfortunately, he's probably remembered for a clubhouse explosion where he picked up a reporter's little tape recorder and threw it at the reporter. The reporter was Kevin Keaton. And that's kind of what people around Kansas City remember him for. But I remember him for his years of service as a wonderful player, an aggressive player in the American League. He was known as a very aggressive. Some people thought of him as a dirty player because of his style of breaking up double plays, particularly Willie Randolph in the playoffs when he slid into left field to try to wipe out Willie Randolph, Yankee second baseman. And then later that became known as the Hal McRae rule. Today, Hal McRae and his Kansas City Royals take on the 1984 Chicago White Sox in the single elimination tournament with Statis Pro Baseball. Here's today's starting lineup. First for the Chicago White Sox, Rudy Law will lead off and play center field. Fletcher's at shortstop, Baines is at right field, Carlton Fisk is the catcher, Greg Luzinski DH, Greg Walker first base, Kittle's in left field, Vance Law is at third base, and Julio Cruz is at second base. For the home team Royals, Willie Wilson's in center field, George Brett's at third base, Al McRae DH, Steve Alboni at first base, Motley's in left field, White's at second base, Pat Sheridan's in right field, Concepcion, shortstop, that's Alex Concepcion, and Don Slott is the catcher. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Bob Black is completing his warm-up tosses, 17 and 12 in 1984, 3.12. Earned run average. His PB rating is 2 through 7. He's opposed by Tom Seaver, who was 15-11 with a 3.95 ERA. Seaver's a PB 2 through 6. We're almost ready to start. I use a combination of dice and Statis Pro Baseball and fast action cards, and to include the clutch batting and clutch CD rules and the Z charts. I use a 10-sided die. If 10 is rolled on the roll, then we re-roll. 1 through 4 would be clutch batting if runners are on base. 5 through 8 on the re-roll will be clutch defense if runners are on base. 9 and 10 is a reference to the Z chart or unusual play charts, and that could be with runners on base or nobody on base. Here's the start of the ball game. Let's roll. Black pitches to Rudy Law. 10 is off of Rudy Law's card, and 17 is a leadoff single to center field for the speedy center fielder for Chicago. Hits off batter cards. We check the air chart, and the air chart says none. White Sox start off with speed at first base. He has a OBRB, but his speed rating is A. He could steal first. He's running against a catcher whose throwing arm is B. Let's give it a shot. Chicago's going to try to steal right off the bat. Here's the roll. 84. Runners cannot get the jump, and he holds the base. Continue with normal PB play. Here's the roll. 7 off Buck Black's card, 82 is an out. Law is not the batter. Let's change that. Scott Fletcher is up to bat. Fletcher is a right-handed normal hitter. That's going to be a pop out to third base with an air check. 8 through 10. The third baseman is George Brett. He's a 5, so he makes the play. Runner holds at first, 1 away. Brings up Harold Baines, 304 with 29 home runs in 1984. 1 out, 1 on. 8 is off of Baines' card, and 18 is a single to right field. No error on the play. 1 base advance, unless you want to try to take extras off the batter card. It's a 2-base hit on base hits off of pitcher cards. This is off Baines. And I think with an OBR rated B, he's going to try to go to third. That's Rudy Law. Royals throw the ball into second base to hold the runner at first and keep the double play intact. Baines takes third. First and third, 1 down. Infield will play back for a double play. Here's Carlton Fisk, 231 with 21 home runs. Here's the stretch and the pitch to the White Sox Hall of Fame catcher. It is a 7 off Bud Black's card, and 17 is a single to center field. That's a 2-base deal. And RBI for Carlton Fisk. The White Sox go on the board. Fisk takes first. Harold Baines goes to third. Sox lead 1-0. Brings up Greg Luzinski, 238 with 13 home runs. First and third, infield still playing back for a potential double play. Here's the pitch from Buddy Black to Greg Luzinski. 9 off the Luzinski card, 14. That's going to left and right. That's going to favor Luzinski. 14 is a base hit to center field. Air check off the batter card. No error. And that's first and second. Fisk is a speed of D. He's going to hold at second base. Another RBI, and the White Sox take a 2-0 lead here in the first off of Bud Black and the Royals. Still only 1 out. Here is Greg Walker. Off Bud Black's card, and 83 will be an out. He is a left-handed power hitter. Fielder's choice, ground out to second base with an air check. No error. Royals don't complete the double play. Runner goes to third. And Luzinski's out at second. Walker's the runner at third. 2 outs. Lots of action happening here in the top half of the first inning. The Royals are already down by 2. Ron Kittle, a right-handed power hitter, steps into the box. First and third, infield playing back. Here's the pitch to Kittle. 6 is off Black's card, and 56 is going to be an out. RP is a fly ball hit to left field. Darryl Motley is under it, makes the catch. That's the end of the top of the first. White Sox 2, Royals coming to bat. Tom Seaver gets set to deliver to Willie Wilson. Here's the pitch. 10 is off Willie Wilson's card, and 31 is a base hit to right field, and the Royals leadoff hitter with speed is on first. A speed. The arm for the catcher, Fisk, is a C arm. Willie Wilson will try to steal second. Here's the roll. We're reading the orange die first, 75. Runner can't get the jump. Seaver holding him closely. Here we go with the TB rating. 6 is off Seaver's card, and 61 will be an out left P. Left-hand power is ground out to third. Air check. No error, and that's going to be a 5-4-3 double play, taking Willie Wilson off the base pass. And George Brett. There's 2 outs. Here is Hal McRae, the DH. Probably the leading DH in his day. Here's a pitch to McRae. 5 off of Deceiver card, but that's a 0, so we're going to re-roll, see if it's off the unusual chart. It's clutch batting, nobody's on base. So we'll go with 62. And that is going to be an out or in. Is a ground ball to second base. No error on the play. Play made by Julio Cruz. That's the end of the first. Chicago 2 and Kansas City 0. We go to the top of the second inning. Second, we'll have Advanced Law, Julio Cruz, and then Rudy Law for the Chicago White Sox. 6 is off Bud Black's card, and 62 will be an out. Popped up on the infield, Frank White is under it and makes the catch. 1 down. That brings up Julio Cruz, the 9th hitter. I kind of liked watching him play when he was with Seattle and Chicago. Speedy, resourceful second baseman. Here's the pitch to Julio Cruz, 6 off Bud Black's card. 18 is going to be a single to center field. Cruz is on first, a C-stealing player. Rudy Law is the hitter. All right, he's going to try to steal. And 71, he won't get the jump. Our pitcher throws wildly to first base. Error, and runner goes all the way to third. So that's an error on the pitcher, Bud Black. So Fletcher's at third with 1 out. Rudy Law, here's the pitch to Law. The infield's playing in for the Royals. 5 off the pitcher card. And 11, we have left-hander pitching to a left-hander. So back to the variable chart for the 11. That's a short strikeout and a key strikeout here for Bud Black. Here's Scott Fletcher, but now the defense can play the infield back. We have a 9 off Fletcher's card. 47 is right normal out. Pop up to third base. George Brett's giving track and makes the catch. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the second inning. White Sox 2 and the Royals nothing. All right, Royals slugger Steve Balboni helped the Royals to the 1985 championship. In 84, he slugged 28 home runs. Turned up as a scout for the San Francisco 49ers during the 2014 World Series, scouting against the Royals. Here's the pitch from Tom Seaver to Steve Balboni, known as Bonesy. 8 is off of his card, and 64 is going to be right-handed power out. Ground ball to third base. That's Vance Law. Air check 8 to 10. Law's at 5, so he makes the play, and there's 1 out. Brings up Darryl Motley. Let's see, 11's off Motley's card, and 72, right-handed power out. Fly to center field. Rudy Law is under it, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Frank White. Very versatile player for the Royals. Great defensive player with tremendous range. But at some time in his career, he batted in just about every spot in the lineup. Here's the pitch to Frank White, 271, 17 homers, and 84. This is off Seaver's card, and 76 is going to be a right-handed power out. Ground out to second base with an air check. Julio Cruz makes the play. Royals are retired in the second. 2-0 White Sox. We go to the third. Harold Baines leads off for the Southsiders. He singled and scored in the first inning. Scored the White Sox second run. Here's the pitch from Buddy Black to Harold Baines off of Baines' card. 86 is a left-handed power out. Ground out to first baseman Steve Balboni, no error on the play. 1 away. Here's Carlton Fisk. 6 off Black's card, and 62 will be an out. Right-handed power popped up to second base. Frank White near the mound. Makes the play, 2 outs. No air check on that one. Here is Greg Luzinski with 2 outs and nobody on. Since that rough first inning, but Black seems to have settled down. 7 off Black's card, and 82 will be an out, but that's a 0. Let's see if it's a rare play. And 3 is not. So that roll was 82. Right-handed power out. Fly ball deep to left field. Darryl Motley at the warning track makes the catch, so it's a clean inning for Bud Black. Go to the bottom of the third, 2-0 White Sox. Tom Seaver has faced the minimum, so he's looking at 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup. Sheridan, Concepcion, and slot here in the bottom of the third. 7 is off the Sheridan's card, and 78 will be an out. Ground ball to Julio Cruz at second base. No air, 1 down. And other than the single and the fly out the center by Motley, Tom Seaver is forcing the Royals to pound the ball into the turf. Lots of worm killers here. Onyx Concepcion at the plate, 3. Seaver's card is a 16. That's going to be a single to center field. Onyx Concepcion takes first. Speed of C, 1 away. The batter is Don Slott, 264 hitter. Nine off Slott's card, 81 will be an out. Popped up to second base with no air check. Julio Cruz with the play. 2 outs, top of the order, and Willie Wilson. Again, the runner at first is a C stealer. He's going to try to steal with 2 outs. 16, any runner rated SPA A, B, or C steals second base, so it's a stolen base for Onyx Concepcion. He's in scoring position for Willie Wilson, who is a 301 hitter. Not much power, 2 homers. 4 off Seaver's card, and 42 is a base on balls to Willie Wilson. Royals have first and second with 2 down. And George Brett, not one of his best seasons in 84. He had 284 in 84. 2 outs, 2 on. Seaver to Brett, 2 Hall of Famers. 6 off Seaver's card, 87. That's going to favor Brett because Seaver's right-handed, Brett's left-handed. 87 on the left-right chart is a single with a 2-base advance. So first and third for the Royals, and they get a man on the board. RBI for Brett, and Wilson goes to third. It's now 2-1 Chicago. White Sox will play the infield back for Hal McRae, a doubles machine. He could put the Royals in front with a double here. Here's the pitch from Seaver to Hal McRae off Seaver's card, 21. Is a single to right field, and that's a 2-base advance off the pitcher card. So Wilson scores, Brett goes to third, and McRae has an RBI single, first and third again for the Royals. It's tied 2-2. Steve Balboni. Here's the pitch to Balboni. 9 off of his card, 33 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the end of the inning, but we go to the top of the 4th. White Sox 2 and the Royals 2. New ball game in the bottom of the 4th inning. Greg Walker leads off. Bud Black goes into the stretch and the pitch. 3 is off Black's card. 28 is a swing and miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Buddy Black. One away for Chicago. Here's Ron Kittle. Five off Black's card. 21 is going to be a base hit to right field. Kittle rounds first. He's not going to try to stretch that into a double. Vance Law steps into the box. Law is a right-handed pitcher facing the left-handed Black. One down, and here's the pitch. 8 is off Kittle's card, and 51. RP out. Fly ball into shallow left field. Onyx Concepcion, the shortstop, is giving chase. He makes the catch. There's 2 outs. Julio Cruz. 7 off Black's card, and 76 will be an out. Switch normal for Cruz. Ground out the shortstop. That's Concepcion. Air check. He makes the play. 3 outs, and the White Sox are retired in the top of the 4th. It's White Sox 2 and the Royals 2. Darryl Motley leads off for the Kansas City Royals. He had the honor of catching the final out of the 1985 World Series, won by the Royals. Here's a pitch from Tom Seaver to Darryl Motley. 9 is off Motley's card, and 25 is going to be a double to left field. No air check. Motley leads off the 4th with a 2-bagger. He turned up as a hitting coach for the American Association minor league team in Kansas City, formerly known as the T-Bones. They're now known as the Kansas City Monarchs under new ownership. Here's Frank White. 8 off White's card, and 72, right-handed power hitter. All right, that out sequence, so 8, 70, 72 is going to be an out off Frank White's card. It says all outs on the card. It doesn't say what kind of out, so we'll go to the next card. It's a fly ball to deep left field, caught by the left fielder, Ron Kittle. On that deep fly out, an OBR A runner at second base would go to third automatically, but Motley's a C. So 1 down, and Motley holds at second base. Frank White's retired. Here's Pat Sheridan. Two off Seaver's card, and 56 is an out. Left normal, ground ball to third base. Air check. No air, 5-3, and Motley holds at second. Onyx Concepcion with 2 outs. Seven off the Concepcion card. 26 is going to be a single to right field off the batter card. That's 1 base advance with an air check. First and third. Motley could try to score on that base hit. The right fielder, Harold Baines, has a T4 throwing arm. Motley's a C, so 11 through 42 plus 20 because there are 2 outs in the inning, so 11 through 62. Motley will score. Here's the re-roll for the throw. 77, he's going to be out. Harold Baines cuts down Darryl Motley at the plate, 9-2 for the third out. So no RBI for Concepcion. No run for the Royals. We go to the top of the 5th. It's still tied 2-2. As we go to the 5th inning, let's check the fatigue rating of the starting pitchers. Each pitcher has given up 9 points against his fatigue rating. So Seaver has 9 left, and but Black has 8 left. Lead off the top of the 5th inning. The White Sox are at the top of the order, and Rudy Law steps into the box. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. 5 off Bud Black's card. 76 will be an out. Ground out to Onyx Concepcion at shortstop with the air check. He makes the play. 1 down. Here's Scott Fletcher. 9 off Fletcher's card, and 21 is going to be a base hit to center field. Nothing on the air check. Fletcher is at first. Willie Wilson throws the ball back in. Fletcher holds it first. He is a base stealer C. Harold Baines, hit and run 1. But he's got 29 home runs. I don't want to constrain him. We'll let him swing away normally. Here's the pitch to Harold Baines. 6 off Bud Black's card. 36 is a base on balls. Baines takes first. Fletcher goes to second. First walk given up by Bloody Black. And now he's at 11 on his SR rating, or against his SR rating, so he's got 6 left. 1 out, Carlton Fisk comes to bat. 5 is off Black's card, and 63 will be an out. RP is popped out to shortstop with an air check. No air. 2 outs. Here's Greg Luzinski. 13 home runs. A long one could poke a hole in this game. 2 down. There's the pitch to the bull. 4 off Bud Black's card. 56 is an out. Ground out to third. Tough play by George Brett, but he makes it. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Sox 2, Royals 2. Catcher Don Slott, former Pirate, leads off for the Royals. 12 would be off his card, and 25 is going to be a leadoff double to left field for Don Slott. No error on the air check off the hitter's card. Royals led off the 4th inning with a double, but didn't score. Slott's at first. Slow runner, he is E. Willie Wilson is the hitter. CC on sacrifice, that's not great. He's going to swing away. 8 is off of Willie Wilson's card, and 23 will be a base hit to center field. That's a 1 base advance. No outs. Slott's going to hold at third. First and third, Royals. Yeah, Tom Seaver's in some trouble here. He's down to 7 on his SR rating. Here's George Brett. Brett is grounded into a double play and singled with an RBI. White Sox will play the infield at double play depth, hoping to avoid the big inning. Here's the pitch. 8 is off the Brett card. 82 is going to be an LP out. Flies to center with no air check, but let's see if the runner on third can score. OBR, a runner would score. That's not Slot. So now 1 out, still first and third. Sox will move to double play depth, try to kill this inning with an infield roller. Here is Hal McRae. 6 off of Seaver's card. And 62 will be an out. R normal. That's another fly out the center. Same situation as the last. 2 outs. The Royals still have runners on the corners. And here is Steve Balboni. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Infield with 2 outs playing back. Off Seaver's card. 78 will be an out. And that's a ground out to first base. Seaver covering first. The play is made by Walker. And Royals threat goes by the wayside. We go to the 6th inning. White Sox still 2 and the Royals 2. All right, Greg Walker, who closed out the last inning with a nice defensive play, will lead off the top of the 6th for Chicago. 8 is off of Walker's card, and 38 is a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. Greg Walker puts the White Sox on top, 3-2 with a home run into the fountains in right field. Here's Ron Kittle. 3-2 Chicago. They're back in front. And that's 2 off, by the way, the SR rating. Black's at 13, so he's got 4 left. Pitch to Kittle goes off his card, and 31 is a swing and miss for strike 3. 1 away, Vance Law. This might be the last inning for Buddy Black. We'll see. 11 is off the batter card, 51. Out, RP. Ground out to Onyx Concepcion, air check. Concepcion makes the play. 2 down, and Julio Cruz, the 9th hitter in Chicago's lineup. 6 is off Bud Black's card, and 17 is going to be a base hit to right field for Julio Cruz. 2 outs, runner at first. C. Steeler, let's see, he's going to give it a shot. 23 is any runner rated A, B, or C. Steal second base. I stolen base for Cruz. Here's Rudy Law with a chance to extend Chicago's lead. Black into the windup. Here's the stretch in the pitch. 8 is off the Rudy Law card. 78 will be an out, left normal. Ground ball to second base. Frank White, tough play. Throw to first. He is out. That closes out the top of the 6th, but the White Sox regain the lead, 3-2. Darryl Martley leads off the last of the 6th inning for the Royals. He doubled. His last time up was thrown out trying to score on Onyx Concepcion's base hit, thrown out by Harold Baines at the plate. Here's the pitch from Tom Seaver. 7 is off Motley's card. 73 will be a RP out. That's a fly out to Rudy Law in center field. 1 down. Frank White. White is 0 for 2. 10 off of his card, and 27 will be a double to right field. Air check. Air 1 to 10. All right, Harold Baines is a 2, so that's going to be an error, and we'll flip a card, see what type of error. E1. White goes to third on the muffled double. E9, that's the first error for the White Sox. I think the Royals have an error. No, they don't. But the Royals have a runner at third with just 1 down. And the batter is Pat Sheridan. White Sox will play the infield in, try to stop this at the plate. Here's the pitch to Pat Sheridan. 2 off Seaver's card, and 83 is an out, left normal hitter. Fly out to left field. Sheridan's out, and the fly ball's not deep enough for the runner at third to score. 2 down, now the White Sox can play the infield back for Onyx Concepcion, the number 8 hitter in the lineup. 10 off of his card, 81. Fly out to the center field. That's the 3rd out. We go to the 7th inning. White Sox lead by 1, 3-2. Joe Beckwith gets up and he's throwing in the Royals bullpen. He's a right-hander. Bud Black has 3 left on his starting pitching rating. He'll be facing 2, 3, and 4 in the White Sox lineup here in the 7th inning. That's Fletcher, Baines, and Fisk. Down by 1 run. Royals are going to see if they can get him through the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. 2 off of the pitcher card, and 75 will be an out. Line drive to George Brett at third base. 1 out. Batter is Harold Baines. Seven off of Black's card. 46 is an out. LP is ground ball to George Brett at third. He makes the play, 5-3. And now Carlton Fisk. Four off of Bud Black's card. 32 is a swing and a miss, strike 3 for Fisk. 3 outs. Clean aim for the Royals left-hander. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. It is 3-2 Chicago. All right, this is a pivotal inning for Tom Seaver. He's got 6 left on his SR rating, but he's facing Slot, Wilson, and Brett, and combined they are 4 for 7 off of Seaver. Slot doubled in the 5th inning, but he didn't score. Here's a pitch from Tom Seaver to Don Slot, 7 off the Slot card, and 26 is going to be a drive into the alley in center field. It's going to get down and roll up to the wall. Don Slot settles into second base with a leadoff double in the 7th inning. His second double in the game. He's 2 for 3. Seaver's got 5 left on his SR rating. Here's Willie Wilson. Slow runner at second base, representing the tying run. Willie Wilson is a below-average bunter. I would think about bunting the runner to third. But he's the 301 hitter. He's going to swing away. See if he can drive him in. Here's a pitch from Seaver. 4 off the Seaver card, and 55 is going to be an out. Fly ball to right field, one away. Wilson is kept off the bases for the first time. He was singled twice and walked. Here's George Brett, who is 1 for 3 with an RBI. 5 off the Seaver card. 77 will be an out. Left-handed power hitter. 5 out the left field. Ron Kittle puts the squeeze. 2 outs. Here's Steve Alboni, 28 homers in 84. 4 off the Seaver card, and 64 is an out. Right-handed power, ground ball, third base. Nothing on the air check. Royals are retired in the 7th. They're still down by 1, 3-2 Chicago. Royals will go to the pen in the 8th inning. They're going to bring in Joe Beckwith. He is a right-handed pitcher, 3.40 ERA, 8-4, 1984. PB is 2 through 7. He's facing Greg Luzinski, Greg Walker, and Ron Kittle, the power part of the White Sox batting order. Here in the top of the 8th inning. 6 is off of Beckwith's card, and 18 is going to be a single to center field for Greg Luzinski. Off of his card, we check for errors. That's no error. Luzinski is a speed D at first base. OBRD. Here's Greg Walker, who homered to provide so far the margin of victory for the White Sox. He is a poor bunter. He's going to swing away. 24 homers. On his card, 12 is off the batter card. 84 is LP, fly ball deep to right field, caught by Pat Sheridan. Luzinski will hold it first. Here's Ron Kittle. 1 away, and off the pitcher card, 63. RP is a fly out the center field. 2 outs. Willie Wilson with the play. Great defensive center fielder out there. Vance Law. 9 off Vance Law's card, and 11 He's a right-hander off a right-hander that's going to favor the pitcher on the variable chart. A strikeout. White Sox are down in the 8th. Go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's still 3-2 Chicago. Look at the White Sox bullpen. Shows Juan Agosto, a left-hander, warming for the White Sox, and Dan Spillner, a right-hander, warming for the Sox. Tom Seaver is still out there in the bottom of the 8th inning. He's got a 1-run lead to protect. And Darryl Motley steps into the box for Kansas City. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Here's the pitch to Motley off of Seaver's card. 30. Royals are down to 6 outs to play with, and Steve Alboni will lead off the bottom of the 8th inning for Kansas City. 7 off Tom Seaver, who's got 5 left on his SR rating. I think it was Balboni's card, so 36 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Balboni makes the U-turn back to the dugout. He has struck out twice in this game. Darryl Motley. Motley's 1 for 3 with a double. 7 off Motley's card, and 34 is a drive by Darryl Motley. It's going a long way. It could be over the left field wall. Darryl Motley touches them all. Game is tied 3-3. And that moves Seaver's SR rating to 3. Here's Frank White with 1 out and now 1 in. 8 is off of Frank White's card, and 61 will be an RP out. Ground ball to second base. Nothing on the air check. 2 outs. Pat Sheridan. Seven off of Sheridan's card, and 21 is going to be a base hit to center field. Sheridan's first hit in the game. 16 off Seaver's SR rating. 2 outs. Here's the 9th place hitter, Onyx Concepcion, who is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Don Slott's on deck. He's 2 for 3 also. He's got 2 doubles. 3 off Tom Seaver's card, and 37 is a base on balls. Seaver is laboring now. Timeout. The White Sox are going to make a pitching change. Chicago makes a pitching change. Right-hander Dan Spillman comes on, 4.10 ERA, 1-0 on the season. He's looking at 2 outs with 2 on, and John Slott, right-handed hitter at the plate. Slott's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. 4 off the Spillner card, and 64 will be an out. Fly out to center field. We go to the 9th. All tied up 3-3. For the 9th inning, and the game tied, the Royals are going to bring in their closer with 44 saves, Dan Quisenberry. He is 6-3 on the season with a 2.65 earned run average. Julio Cruz leads off for the Chicago squad. 10 off of Cruz's card, and 28 is going to be a swing and miss for strike 3. The Submariner, Quisenberry, strikes out Julio Cruz. 1 away. Rudy Law, 1 for 4. 9 off Law, and 87. Left-hander against a right-hander. That's going to be a base hit, I believe. Yep, base hit for Rudy Law on the left-right variable chart. Speed is A. He wants to be in scoring position, doesn't want to get wiped out by the double play. Here goes Rudy Law trying to steal second. And 65 is shortstop bobbles the throw, runner is safe. Error, no stolen base is credited. Concepcion bobbles the throw from Don Slott. E6. Scott Fletcher's the batter. Now with speed and scoring possession. Excellent batter. Left-right splits here favors the Royals. Fletcher, a bunter, if he tries to bunt for a base hit, 11 through 28, he'll be safe. That's better than his batting average of 250, so he's going to try to bunt for a base hit. 43 is batter's out, pitcher to first, runner advances, so it didn't get it done. Batter out, pitcher to first base, Quisenberry to Balboni. That's going to bring up Harold Baines. Try to get the White Sox in the lead here, but there's 2 outs now. Pitch to Harold Baines. 6 off Quisenberry's card and 16. And this left-right splits favor White Sox. 16 is going to be a single to center field, and Harold Baines delivers. White Sox go up 4-3 in the 9th. Carlton Fisk. And I lost one of these dice. Here we go. Fisk. Off of his card, 72, will be an RP out. Popped up. See Balboni over by the dugout, makes the catch. 3 outs. But the White Sox take a 4-3 lead here in the 9th inning. All right, Juan Agosto will be brought in to pitch the 9th inning. Seaver went 7 2/3. He gave up 3 runs. And Spillner 1/3 inning, no runs. Agosto is 3.09 earned run average, 2-1 with 7 saves, 2 through 7, and he's left-handed. Switch hitter Willie Wilson will lead off the 9th inning for the Royals. Now down by 1 run and fighting to stay in this tournament. Here's a pitch to Willie Wilson. 7 is off Agosto's card. 45 is a base on balls. Royals have speed at first. A OBR runner, that's his on base running, and a speed. Definitely we're going to try to steal. 85. Runner cannot get the jump off the left-hander. Holds the base, continue with normal PB play. Brett's going to try to get the ball in the air and avoid the double play. Here's the pitch to George Brett. 9 off of his card, and 54 is an out. LP is ground ball to the first baseman. Flips to the pitcher covering. Check for air, no air on the play. Wilson goes to second. Brett's out 3-1. 1 down, and here's Hal McRae. Lefty against right-hander. 7 off Augusto's card, and 16 is a base hit off the pitcher card. That's a 2-base advance. Run scores. Base hit to center field. McRae delivers for the Royals and ties the game. 4-4. Here's Steve Balboni. Maybe. Yeah, we'll stick with Balboni. It's right-hander facing left-hander. Here's the pitch to Balboni. 11 off of his card. 74 is going to be an out. RP. Popped up behind home plate. Catcher Carlton Fisk loses the mask and makes the catch. 2 outs. Royals down to their last chance. And that is Darryl Motley. Motley has homered and doubled. He is 2 for 4. Long one here would be a walk-off. Here's the pitch to Motley. 6 off of Augusto's card. 36 is a base on balls. Motley takes first. First and second. Frank White due to hit. Righty against left-handed, he will bat. 271, 17 homers, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Frank White. 7 off Augusto's card. 38 is a base on balls. Augusto has walked the bases loaded. Already burned up the relief lane of Augusto, so Britt Burns is going to come on, a left-hander to pitch to left-hander Pat Sheridan. The Royals are going to counter with a pitch hitter. There's 2 outs. Bases are juiced. Orta swings the bat for the right-hand side, 9 homers and 298 average in 1984. If he can do something here, he'll stay in the game and play right field for Sheridan. Can George Orta put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch to Orta. It's an 8 off of his card, and 67. It's going to be an out, left normal, ground ball to shortstop. Air check. No air. Fletcher throws the first. Orta is retired, and so are the Royals. They leave the bases loaded, but they get 1 run home to tie the game. We go to the 10th, 4-4 tie. A 4th Royal pitcher comes out to pitch for Kansas City. That is Danny Jackson, 4.26 ERA, 2-6. PB is 2-6, left-hander. He'll face Greg Luzinski in the 10th inning. 2 off Danny Jackson's card, and 43 is a base on balls. Luzinski takes first. Greg Luzinski is going to be pinch run for by Darryl Boston, and OBR A runner, and speed is B. Luzinski's the DH, so the pitcher will have to hit in his spot when the batting order flips. So Darryl Boston's the runner at first with nobody out, and Greg Walker the batter. Poor Bunner, not good on hit and run, but he's got a 294, 24 home run average and home run total. Bunner's going to try to steal. And the roll is 38. Any runner rated A steals second. Doesn't say he's out, so I'm assuming he doesn't get the jump. 11 off the batter's card, and 78 left-handed power. Fielder's choice ground ball to second base, air check. And there is no air. So Darryl Boston is retired. 6-4, fielder's choice. Base runner is Greg Walker. 1 out. Here's Lon Kittle. Kittle is 1 for 4. Danny Jackson on the stretch, lefty pitching to a right-hander. 7 off of Kittle's card. RP out. Ground ball to shortstop, could be a double play. E5 to 10. Concepcion's a 3, so he makes the play and turns the double play 6-4 to 3. That ends the top of the 10th. White Sox don't score. Score is 4-4. Onyx Concepcion, who started the double play for the Royals, will lead off the bottom of the 10th inning. He is 2 for 3. Also walked. And Britt Burns is still on pitching for the White Sox. 5 off Britt Burns' card. 47 is a base on balls. Concepcion trusts the first. Free pass. Base stealer C. Don slots an AA on sacrifice, so it being a good bunt, I think we'll go ahead and try to bunt him to second base. 38. Batter out third to first, a sacrifice. Concepcion goes to second. Score 5-4 on the sacrifice. 1 down, and top of the order for Willie Wilson, 301 hitter. Wilson is been on base 4 times. Switch hitter, so he's batting from the right side. Here's a pitch from Brett Burns, the lefty. 8 is off of Willie Wilson's card. And 51, switch normal out. Popped up to the pitcher. 2 outs. Here's the dangerous George Brett. About left on left with a right-hander on deck. So Brett Burns will pitch to Brett. 8 off of Brett's card, 75, is going to be an out, ground ball to third with an air check. No error. That's the end of the bottom of the 10th inning. We go to the 11th, all tied up in knots at 4-4. Danny Jackson returns from the mound to pitch for Kansas City. Vance Law leads off for Chicago. 5 off of Danny Jackson's card, and 37 is going to be a swing and a miss for strike 3. Vance Law goes back to the dugout, disappointed. 1 out. Julio Cruz. Kind of like a leadoff hitter, but he only hit 222. 2 off of the pitcher card, 62 will be an out. Switch normal, ground ball to the first baseman. And no error on the air check. 2 outs. Top of the order, and Rudy Law. 4 off Danny Jackson's card, 83 was going to be an out. 11 in is a ground ball to Frank White at second base. Throws the first and completes the play. 3 up and 3 down for the White Sox. We go to the bottom of the 11th, 4-4 tie. Brett Burns still on the mound for the White Sox. He's got 5 left on his SR rating, and Hal McRae leads off for Kansas City. 6 off of Burns' card. That's a 0. We'll see if that's a special play, and it is going to be off a Z chart. So let's re-roll and see what happens on the unusual play chart. 15 is the batter is ejected, arguing balls and strikes. Well, that's something Al McRae might do. Royals lose their DH, and that's critical, because without the DH, Danny Jackson has to bat or go out of the game. He's going to go out of the game. All right, Lynn Jones will come in and bat for the pitcher, Danny Jackson. Mike Jones gets up and he's warming in the bullpen. Lynn Jones is a 301 hitter facing Brett Burns, right-hander, against a lefty. No out, nobody on. 10 is off of Lynn Jones's card. 45 is an out or in. Popped up to the catcher. 1 down in the 11th inning. So Jones is only pitch hitting, so he goes out of the game. And Mike Jones will have to go into the batting order. Here's Steve Balboni. 7 off of Balboni's card, and 28 is a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, a walk-off home run for Steve Balboni and the Kansas City Royals. Your final score is Kansas City 5 and Chicago 4. We'll be back with a wrap-up. Royals teammates pile out of the dugout and they're mobbing Steve Balboni at the plate. The Royals will advance to the next round. They're going to play the San Diego Padres, with third-rated seed in the second round. In this game, the Chicago White Sox scored 4 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. Kansas City scored 5 runs on 14 hits and 1 error. Home runs by Greg Walker. The White Sox Del Motley went deep for the Royals, and Steve Alboni hit the walk-off home run. Winning pitcher was Denny Jackson, who goes 1 3rd innings, gives up no runs, and Brett Burns also pitched 1 3rd innings. He gave up 1 earned run. Well, that eliminates the White Sox. The MVP of this game is Steve Alboni of the Royals. Hope you enjoyed this contest and won extra innings. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless.